Hello, I'm Sandy Potter.
I'm Michael L., and welcome to Ageless Living. We're happy to join you once again from our home studios as we continue to stay home and stay safe.
And we do hope this finds you doing well and enjoying the summer weather. You've heard us talk a lot about the Masonicare Be Ageless philosophy. It's about living your best life at every stage.
That's right, and for our hospice and palliative care team, that means providing quality of life for their patients at their end of life.
Yes, and we often hear myths and misinformation about what hospice is. So we invited one of our wonderful hospice clinical care managers, Vivien, to join us for a virtual discussion. Let's take a look. Hi, Vivien. Thank you so much for joining us here on Ageless Living.
Thank you for having me, Sandy. It's an honor to be here.
Well, it's wonderful to have you today. And, for so many people, thinking about the end of our life journey can be uncomfortable. So naturally, we put it off. And so we're faced with a diagnosis or a condition that forces us to. Can you start by explaining what hospice and palliative care means?
Absolutely. Sandy, so, from the foundation that there is a time and a place for everything under the sun, that we all are going to travel through all the seasons in our lives. There is this precious and final stage. It can be, the length of it varies from person to person, but that this is a very precious phase, and it is a time of dignity and honor and self-determination, very much a time for autonomy. Palliative care is an approach to care for those with serious illness. Usually these are serious illnesses that really are having an impact on your life. And, depending on the phase, you would seek palliative care to support you during that time. It's a time usually when people are seeking to still, keep the progression of the disease at bay as best they can. They're seeking treatments. Very often they might be seeking curative treatments. Yet it is a time when certainly it's having an impact on their life. So palliative care is something that is covered by traditional insurance. Here at Masonicare, you'd have a visiting nurse coming who specializes in an interdisciplinary approach, a holistic approach, and to support you during that time. It's very heavy into symptom management, educating about medications, and there is, in terms of visiting nurse, it is for those that are homebound. That would be a requirement of the Medicare to have visiting nurse. However, and homebound is a Medicare definition. It just means that it's hard to get out. It's a taxing effort. It's not a rule. But in terms of palliative physicians that are available in the community, again, that is something that you can seek out and the insurance will cover. When the disease has reached a trajectory, say the past 3 months, you've noticed that you're kind of inching along. You talk to your doctor. The doctor is anticipating that should the disease progress in the same fashion, that you likely have a 6-month prognosis. Now, no one is God. This isn't a rule, this is just an estimation. But at that point, if you're no longer seeking curative measures, you may elect hospice. This is under the Medicare benefit. And what this means is that hospice is most of the time in your home, and that you can have a hospice team, nursing, social work, counseling for the emotional piece, spiritual counseling for we are all spiritual beings. Home health aide to come and help you with the bathing piece. We have volunteers come and read to you, listen to music with you, play music help you write letters. At any rate, this is a team that will come into your home and teach you and your caregivers how to care for you, what to expect. And again, very much about the quality of your life, and how how you want this to be. Can be a very healing time, I will say. I don't know. Burdens of other stressors and problems seem to fall away. It's a time for families to gather around you, and support you. So that's the the natural progression. Where they overlap is, again, this focus on you and your choices. Very much. It's certainly a time when your doctors are more taking into consideration, well, maybe, you don't want to go for that big surgery because you're already, feeling that you need every ounce of energy that you have, that you'd rather go fishing or spend time, traveling. But in terms of both of them, we do need a physician order. So I hope that helps folks out there.
Yes, thank you. It's a tremendous help to just explain and define a little bit better for folks, because people hear these terms so often and they don't fully perhaps understand what they mean. And you were touching upon many of the common reasons that people choose hospice care. And you and I have spoken many times also that it provides such a peace of mind. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yes, it does provide a peace of mind. This is what our patients and their families, it's usually quite a road that they've been on before they get to us. And I think there is a sense of relief. We come to you, into your home. You're having nurses that are highly skilled, coming as often as, truthfully, until we have that look that we want to see on your face, that we're coming enough that you feel that you have the net underneath you, that you understand, that you and your caregivers understand how to best care for you, how to, we bring the equipment that you need. If you need a hospital bed, if you need a special mattress, if you need your toilet seat, a commode over your toilet seat, just oxygen maybe to have just in case, any medications that you need, educate your family on types of foods that would be safest for you to eat. Key lime pie for every meal when it's my turn. I don't know what else. I'm to your question. The peace of mind, I want to say, for families, there is such consolation that families have, even families that may not normally see eye to eye on things. When you're carrying out the wishes of a loved one, when that loved one has stated what their wishes are, there really is this renewed energy pumped into a family. And I think a lot of peace of mind and consolation come with that. And again, if I could plug, please, early on, when you retire, start to imagine, let your children know, or your loved ones know, or whoever it is that's going to be speaking for you, when you're maybe, just too weak to really, have the energy. Just let them know how what your wishes are, so that they do know.
You have been caring for others who are at the end of their lives for your whole career, and that takes a very special person. How did you know that hospice care was your calling?
You're not special, but you're entering a special situation, and you're showing up, and you're shining the flashlight and just allowing it to unfold. It's just such an honor, and to be able to be invited into people's homes at this very intimate time in their lives. So I hope that answers the question.
Yes, Vivien, we can't thank you enough for sharing all of this information with us today. And also thank you for everything that you and your team do every day to care
Yeah.
for others.
Yeah. Thank you, Sandy. Nice to be with you. Nice to be with you all.
Same here. Thank you so much and stay well.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
And now, let's take a look at what's happening around Masonicare. Warm weather and sunshine-filled days call for fun summer activities. Our Masonicare Lower Campus residential team recently hosted a New England-style clam bake for the residents of the Lower Campus apartments. Beautiful weather, delicious food, and great company. What more do you need? And congratulations to the latest recipient of the GEM Go the Extra Mile Peer Recognition Award, Betty, one of our housekeepers at Masonicare Health Center. The award was presented by Stacy, Wright Residence Wellness Coordinator, who nominated Betty, writing that she embodies the core values of Masonicare. We're grateful to Betty for her dedication and willingness to go above and beyond for those we serve.
Thank you so much for joining us for another virtual edition of Ageless Living.
We look forward to bringing you more stories about living well as we take this journey together.
And until next time, stay well and remember, be ageless.